Vibra Finance, we seek out the hidden gems in cryptocurrency. We will tailor your portfolio to work for you. Are you ready to transition your investments from traditional markets to cryptocurrency? Are your coins staked and earning interest? Are you overwhelmed with all the jargon in crypto? Is your portfolio underperforming and you want to reposition into consistent winning blue chip coins and viable projects? Do you feel like you missed out on DeFi, Metaverse, and NFTs? Here at Vibra Finance, we provide you with the data, skills, and tools you need to stay on top of the digital asset market. Vibra Finance. We are the future of crypto.
Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome back to another episode of Vibra Live. My name is Adam, the CEO of Vibra Finance. Appreciate everybody tuning in today. Going to talk some Pulsechain. You know, it never stops, never ceases to amaze me. The things that I hear and the expectations people have and just the nonsense that gets spewed out there. And I just try to think, you know, last summer where we were visualizing Pulsechain, you know, the launch, everything, what was going to happen, all the new projects building on here, 10,000 X's, the buy and burn. It was just it was all joy and hopium. There was there was nobody playing devil's advocate. Everyone was drinking the Kool-Aid. And now that we've launched, a dose of reality's here. You know, we're in the middle of a bear market. You know, things are not good. Look around crypto. Yesterday, you know, we got swarmed with the bot attacks for FSM coin. They came in last night, spammed the hell out of the chat. And what do you know? It was the top. If we had bought in, anyone would be wrecked right now. I told everyone, stay away. We'll reevaluate. And I mean, maybe it's an opportunity to buy now. Certainly wasn't last night buying the top, but I don't know. Is that a bullish sign that there's starting to be some spam coming in, the bots, you know, the meme promotion, or is that desperation? What's up, Tin Top? My man, appreciate you stopping in. Legend. So it can work both ways. You know, I see all the bickering and the fighting that's going on. And it, to me, signals the bottom. You know, the hatred. You know, people right now, I could promise you, if Pulsechain was up here, it was up above sacrifice rate a couple X, people would be much more welcome to Zen. There wouldn't be this hatred for Jack Levin. Once your bags are pumping, you start to care less about it. And there's something about when your bags aren't where they are, it sucks. And you start to get mad when you look around and you see shit coins pumping. And you were told, yo, if I sacrifice, I'm gonna be rich, basically. That's what everybody was dreaming for. And it's gonna take time. I believe in Pulsechain 100%. I think it's gonna do phenomenal. But this is the same thing as HEX. It was an IQ test back in the day. When Richard first launched it, HEX was synonymous with scam. It took me months to see through it and look past it and actually do the research. And I'm glad I did. And Richard now is doing what he knows best, how to create green candles. And I think that there was just a little, I don't know if there was too much economic mass behind it for him to be able to do what he does best, or if this is just all par for the course and people were going to sell their bags regardless. You know, there's a lot of people that say one thing, but their wallets tell a different story. You know, a lot of people have disappeared. A lot of people I remember watching a year or two ago, they're all gone. You know, and I'm still here preaching the same message. You know, I look at all of crypto. I don't just look at HEX. I don't just look at the Richard Hart ecosystem. I want to understand all of it. And even today, you know, I don't have it pulled up, but Bank of America, they just shouted out Ripple. which is massive. I think, and they shot them out for on-demand liquidity and cross-border transactions, and that's where we're headed. We're headed to a mass consolidation of the banks, and it's going to be, I think, through a real estate crisis that causes it. All these buildings that are sitting half vacant because people are working from home still, they're laying people off, whatever it is. You have all these buildings that are sitting vacant. And those loans are written by the small and medium banks, your regional banks, not your Bank of America's, your JP Morgan's. So there was a crazy tweet that I saw earlier about Bank of America. Let me see if I can find it. And how much money they're in debt because of some bad, it was because of interest rates. That's what it was. The interest rates going up to 5 or 6% absolutely cripples them. All right, let's see if I can find the tweet. And then, so I think there's going to be either some kind of liquidity crisis, which really brings them to the top that's created, or a real estate meltdown with the office buildings. I mean, I was talking to Facing Reality yesterday, and he was saying that over there in the Netherlands, there are all of these empty malls and these buildings that were once, rented and leased out. They're now like migration or immigration centers. And it's crazy. So we don't get any of that on the news here. So I don't know what's going to happen with the surplus of office space here. I don't think there's going to be any kind of homes, because you can't. The code for office and retail space like that is completely different. It's not livable. It's built completely different. So I just don't see you being able to house people in office buildings in here or in the United States. Well, this was it right here. So Bank of America is facing $100 billion in paper losses in the bond market. These losses are reportedly due to interest rate increases, the same reason that Silicon Valley Bank and First Republic collapsed. So there we go. So I think what's going to happen is they're going to raise rates again. This is going to get worse, and then they're going to need on-demand liquidity from the Federal Reserve to stay solvent. What's up, Expedition? How you doing, man? I appreciate you stopping in. I watched the macro markets, and I still believe more pain is coming. That's fine by me. It gives me more time to accumulate. Bro, I agree, bro. Just look at this right here. Bank of America is facing $100 billion in paper losses, and it was $250 billion when you add $205 when you add in Wells Fargo, JP Morgan Chase, and Citigroup. So the four biggest banks right here are $205 billion in the hole on these bonds. And when they raise them another quarter point, how many more billions of dollars is this going to shoot up to? A quarter of a point, that probably goes right up to $220 billion or $210 billion. But the point is, it's getting worse. And that's going to it's going to bring a crisis. And with the crisis comes the solution. And I think it's going to be on-demand liquidity with Ripple and XRP. I don't think the XRP token is going to $100 or anything. I'm invested in the Ripple equity on Link 2. You could still get it right now. And I listened to a fascinating interview with Linda P. Jones, and she was talking about how Ripple on their balance sheet for their company valuation, the XRP, the 48 billion that they hold, it's at zero value. So if XRP goes to $2 after the lawsuit, there's $100 billion in value, 96 billion in value that they can now add when they go public. So you can buy in right now on Link 2 at a valuation of $7.5 billion. So just by them adding a value to XRP, that's going to 15x the value of the company right now. So I see the writing on the wall. I see where they're going. You're seeing advertisements all over Europe, all over London for Ripple. It's coming. I want to make money off of it. I'm not in a position where I cannot invest into XRP in my ITRUST capital account. I'm not in a position where I can just ignore these companies because they're doing the evil thing or whatever. I mean, it's coming. I'm going to make money off of it, and then I'm going to build a solution to it. I want to build Hexaco. I want all of my friends in this community to come together and all live near each other within a 4-6 hour drive or a short plane ride. And Pulsergeist can be our air pilot for the hex plane that flies hexagons around to our compounds around the country. Not compounds. I don't even want to say that. It's a horrible word. Our estates, our farms, our chalets, whatever you want to call them. But we're going to be building that. So I need to profit off of these companies. I need to profit off of Pulsechain. I need to profit off of HEX. Let's see, yesterday I swapped all of my eHEX or all of my regular HEX for HEX on Ethereum. All right, where is it? There it is. So I had 20,000 and it got me 43,500. And now oh man, it lost value. Oh man. Now it's 18,600. So there you go. I made a stupid move. But that's all right. I think eHEX is undervalued. So I'm willing to take a temporary hit. I think it was like let's see, what's the ratio right now? 2.32. That's crazy, guys. I never thought it would get this out of control. I really thought the arbitrage would kick in the opportunity there, but I'm wrong. I need to consult with like Johnny Chaos or somebody that could explain it to me better, because I really thought once we saw a big gap that it would close quickly, but I am wrong. And I'm okay. I'm fine with being wrong. I want to learn. I want to understand what's going on so I can profit off of this stuff. So right now, Pulsechain, we are doing $48 million in volume. The closest chain to us is ZK Sync. Oh, no, never mind. Solana, 38 million. All right, so never mind. We're doing more than Solana, so I don't know why they are ahead of us on the list, but I don't know if we are. Oh, there we go. So I must have refreshed. But so we are doing Solana, ZK Sync, and at Craptos numbers right now. So the Pulsechain launch didn't go well. It sucked, actually. I think it underperformed. I think if you took a poll and people honestly answered, they'd say they'd be disappointed with where things are at right now. And I don't blame people. Because of all of the Kool-Aid and all the hopium that was just shilled out there that we were going to do thousands of X's. People don't understand when you launch, the big money has to take their money out. I know, just looking at Saucer Swap, they launched in the middle of the bear market last year. And this is the best comparison, in my opinion, to PulseX. These guys are completely decentralized, community-driven. And they're small right now. They're $5.5 million market cap. But the thing that I want to let people know is, look at this. They have 48% of the circulating supply locked up. And that did not help the price. And yes, I get that it's inflationary, but even if you offset the inflation and cut the yield back, it's still, my point is, staking does not help the price. People that got so mad about single-sided staking on PulseX, that is not going to prevent whales from dumping and just getting out of their positions. Maybe a couple people would hang on and say, you know what, I'll just park it and capture some yield on it. I won't sell. But a majority of the people that were going to sell anyways will. And single-sided staking was not going to help. So I think Richard has some tricks up his sleeve. I haven't seen a tweet from him in a couple days, but it looks like that we're getting an announcement for the official trailer for the highest of stake drops in 4 days. So that's July 11th. And I can't wait to watch. The highest of stake documentary puts Richard Hart under the microscope to determine if Richard really is the king of crypto or just another $1 billion Bernie Madoff. So this is going to be one of the catalysts, I think. David Lee, what's up, bro? Appreciate you stopping in, my man. Hope all's well with you. One of these days, Texans gonna turn around. You know, we're still here. Let's check it out. Let's check the chart real quick for David Lee. Oh, he's been crushing Texan. And was it Sam Kemp, I think, too? Rag shouted him out on stream yesterday. He's been crushing it. All right, so Texans at 54. All right, so nothing. We're just chopping sideways right now, guys. But honestly, I think we're making one giant bull flag. Looks like it to me. So I'm excited. You know, any point, anything pops, we have Hart's Law, liquidity bonding. Everything's going to pump in this ecosystem. When Pulsechain pumps, when Hex pumps, it'll trickle in. I love where we are. We're blessed right now to be in the position we are. I'm of the opinion XRP is an opportunity. I don't care for the token or Ripple. I'm willing to risk a small portion with no emotional attachment just to make some gains. Same with Solana. Yeah, shout out Sami. I love that. Solana. 100%, bro. That's exactly what I do. Like I would never right now, if somebody said I have $1,000, what should I buy? I would never tell anybody to buy XRP. Never. I think there's way better opportunities out there. But there are some people that XRP would be the best option for. Certain guys that I know that are very conservative, that could be a good call. So for me, it's good to know, have my feet wet everywhere. So where I was going is ITRUST Capital here. You know, they have an awesome selection up top here. They put this ticker on. So this is their selection. So I moved my IRA, and if you also have a 401k, you can move it and roll it over into an iTrust account. Shout out Guido, the butcher in the Discord. I know he's talking to iTrust right now, and he's rolling his 401k into iTrust because you just can't get the gains from mutual funds, stocks, gold, even silver, real estate funds. They're just not going to compete with what you can get in crypto. So I moved over 2/3 of it into crypto, and these are the options you have up here. So XRP is unlisted now, but when I started my account in 2020, it was there. So I bought a big chunk of it at like 12 cents, 18 cents, and another chunk right before it went off. But I got wrecked on that one. That one was almost at 80 cents, the last buy. But that's all right. It'll come back, and they're going to outperform my traditional account. So if I had to pick between an 8% mutual fund, or I could pick Engine Coin, the Graph, Ethereum, Cosmos, SHIB, you know, these coins are going to pump like hell in the bull market. So it's just a great way to make profits, make more money in crypto than I would in these other vehicles. So it's not like I'm choosing to buy XRP and Solana. You know, I have the option to buy them or mutual funds in this account. So you'll be very careful when people say like, oh yeah, I bought Solana and da-da-da. Well, you know, that's a big difference. If I buy Solana and I buy it in my IRA, I can't touch that for 22 years till I'm 59. So that's a big difference between saying, yeah, I just bought more Pulsechain and I bought some Chainlink. Oh yeah, but that's in my IRA and I can't touch it for 20 years. So that's complete different thinking for this account than it is for Pulsechain and for the Richard Hart ecosystem. So I'm really looking for this to maybe spark some green candles. The documentary, you know, word of it coming out. Maybe there'll be like a documentary launch around the U.S. and maybe in like New York. Go visit Wales and go check it out down there in the city. That would be awesome. Coming soon. Yes, sir. Sam is big. Yeah, Sam Camp, he's doing awesome. I was listening to Rags and Hexray yesterday. But yeah, I just love everything. I get the emails for the TNM, and I love it. And I'm supporting it. I'm crashing down. I'm riding this baby down to zero, or we're going up to the firmament, one or the other. So, and the same thing with Zen. I have no attachment for it. And if anybody could tell me why, when I on Pulsechain, when I mint my Zen FTs, right, I can come in and do my collector NFTs, right, max VMU, mint it, whatever. I go and do it. I've done 4 of them, but now I can't find them. They're not in here anywhere in my Zen FTs. So I don't know where the hell I have to go to actually look at them. But they're nowhere to be found. So whatever, it is what it is. Zen. That's why I get all my Zen alpha from Chris from the verse. I let him worry about it. He dives into all the coins there, and basically after I talked to him last, it was mint Zen FTs on Pulsechain, on Avalanche, on Matic, on Binance. Just mint Zen FTs. Don't buy any on these small chains. And if you want, just start just buying a little bit on Ethereum just to stack for the next bull run. And I'm doing it now. I don't have that much. I only have like a $500 million liquid on Ethereum, but I just can't justify buying Zen right now over Pulsechain, PulseX, and some of the blue chips in here. And I just saw Aave too right as I came on stream. Oh man, it's pumped back up already. But I was just saying, any of you guys that missed the boat on Aave and you're looking to play around in these blue chips, it literally just dumped massively. Someone just sold a ton of it. So it went from 24 cents all the way down to 16. But now it's back up to almost 20 cents. So it might be a good opportunity to get into Aave right now if you missed the boat. And Pepe 2 is pumping like crazy. I sold a little bit yesterday, right up at around like 5,500, and rebought it back down at like 47 earlier this morning after I woke up around 8:30. So I'm just making little moves, guys. Nothing crazy. Sandy Scholes, what's up? Appreciate you stopping in from your favorite native New Jersey and Texas. Hell yeah. What part of Jersey were you from? Because I used to go to Avalon with my boys. They still have a place there. So I take the Cape May ferry over from Lewis. Because my family has a place in Rehoboth Beach. So we go from take the ferry up there to Cape May and hit Avalon and cause some ruckus. Yeah, bro. I'm with you on the. I don't like forced. What does he call it? Forced change or forced adaption or whatever he's calling it. I don't like just blowing up chains like that, but but the one thing I would say is I'd rather have that happen now and work that stuff out before the bull run comes. And he does that when gas fees, it pushes them to $300 or $400. But yeah, I don't know. I'm not a fan of it, but I just know the backlash that I got from Zen was like, wow, I didn't get this from anything but Pulsechain, but HEX. So when you get that, there's something there, in my opinion. And I just can't, like, when you can just mint NFTs for 30,000 Pulsechain right now. I don't know what that costs, 30,000 Pulse, but I mean, guys, it's pennies. But sorry, it's dollars. It's $2.76. Irvington, yeah, I've never heard of the IRV. More of the coast, Jersey coast. eHEX is wicked down to 0.005 a few times, so I just set up a bunch of limit orders, but still PHEX is what I'm promoting. But I'd love to see cheaper eHEX. Me too, bro. I'm swapping all my incentive right now for HEX. I decided that's the play. I'm gonna wait. Obviously, I'm not gonna take out $5 worth, but yeah, I think it's so undervalued, bro. I really think that as soon as the documentary comes out, that's good. That could create green candles. Richard could, and then the other thing too is he has so many other communities to go through. If he really does this right, how I think he's going to, he's going to come to every single community on Ethereum and come and create liquidity pools for them. And just set the trap, just spark the flame, just let people know, hey, your copy's over here. So when the bull run comes around and these things do have some value, even right now, it seems like nothing, but imagine Chainlink, for example. It goes to like, I don't know, $30 a year from now. Right? So Chainlink on ETH is $30. And you have $200 and your buddies are telling you about it. Chainlink, they signed a deal with, I don't know, with Amazon to be their official oracle. And it's going to the moon. So if you had $200, it's going to be $40 to get it on Uniswap. Or you're going to buy it on the exchange route, but I guess, it's not an good example. But regardless, if Chainlink is $30 and you have the ability to buy the same Chainlink on Pulsechain that is, say, $1 or $2, or say it's even 50 cents, people are going to see the smaller number and just subconsciously it tricks you into thinking, oh my God, this could go to a penny or go to $1. Why do you think all the new coins launching have big supplies and all the meme coins? You don't see any with tiny supplies. They're all 0, 0, 0. So people see that and they think it can go up. So I just think we have so much opportunity here. The Pulsechain launch, it sucked. It didn't go horribly, but nobody's in crypto right now. Honestly, there's nobody in crypto. It's dead across the board. Just looking at the volume that we're doing across from, let's see what Osmosis is doing. $5 million. That's not Polygon, 88 million. Solana, 37 million. Pulsechain, 48.4. Optimism, 48.9. So we're doing optimism numbers. That's not bad, but we were number 3 right off the gate. So we still, that shows that number 1, we have the ability to get back there if we already did it. You never saw any of these other shitty chains, Clayton, Moonbeam, Metis, Doge Chain. They never got into the top 3 in volume, never. And they never will. But Pulsechain has that ability. And once he comes through and taps all these different communities that have ERC20s, I would do it in the top I would do the top 300 coins. Screw it. There's got to be a couple in the top here that are worth hitting. AMP. I know that coin right there. It's a payment coin. AMP and like Flex, I think, is the company. Metis. That's I believe, an ERC20. Metis DAO. Not bad. So there's a couple communities I'd hit. Elon. Definitely hit Dogelon Mars. And the bull run, that'll pump up again. So there's communities all over. The top 200 is probably a little bit better. But yeah, for sure. You got Bone. You got the whole SHIB ecosystem. Think about that. I guess they have their own blockchain that they're going to be using. But guys, he's got endless communities to come and provide liquidity to, or provide liquidity pairs to come mess around in. If Pulsechain becomes the casino, awesome. Let it be. Let it be the casino. Let it be the place to come be the degen. That's fine. New projects are going to come build, and we're in an awesome spot right now. You just have to believe. You either are on board now and you believe, or you don't. There's no in between. If you're here now, you know what you're doing. And we're going to be in such good spots in the future. But I just see my HEX friends and my RH maxis that ignore Zen. And it's like, bro, the amount of money you're going to miss out on by not just minting Zen NFTs. I'm not talking about going in market buying. That's a different story. Market buying and just putting like $1 billion away on Ethereum for a couple of years when there's a supply shock. But you don't need to do that. I think Zen is going to be primarily on Pulsechain in the future. Same thing with Pepe. I think a lot of these communities will make the transition, just like Dylan. I really think so. So not minting these NFTs now, I think is foolish. They're $30,000, they're $2.76 to mint. And I can't imagine not doing this and just minting a couple a week, even if you do one a day and say, all right, I'm going to spend a million Pulsechain, which is $100, not even $90, and mint 30 of them over the next couple months or next 3 months, next 12 weeks. Do one every, one every 3 days. And I think that you're going to be really happy you did it. Matic too, Avalanche too. There's opportunity out there, and I saw it in the last bull run. When you leave stuff on the table, you will never forget it. Even if you hate Jack, you hate everything he's doing. I'm not a fan of it. You don't see me talking about Jack Levin personally, never. But I see the opportunity out there, and I want all you guys to win. I don't want you to leave stuff on the table. It just makes you bitter. It makes you mad. It changes the way you invest in the future. I was farming getting 1 ink every 5 minutes for the first few days. I dumped the shit out all my ink every day when I was farming. Bro, me too. When I was looking and I got like, how was it, like 1,800 hex for 0.8 ink. And now it's like 1 ink gets you 350 or something like that. So it's crazy how good we made out at the beginning. Casino money spends as well or better than investment money. Yep, exactly. People don't want to gamble with investment money. They hesitate, but with that degen money, that casino money, you have no problem. You burn, you gamble with what you can afford to lose, what you can afford to have a good time with. So, even though Pulsechain has been a roller coaster, it's been, I would say, the biggest failure of 2023. And that's not a bad thing at all. It's because of all the expectation that was put on it by influencers and by people that over leveraged into it and needed to see something, a certain number on the other side. But I just look at what launched, like Aptos. They launched, Sui launched, Arbitrum launched. Arbitrum did the airdrop this year, I believe. Arbitrum launched this year. Jesus. There's so much going on. But I just think, you know what? Richard knows what he's doing. Hex felt the same exact way. When we were down in the dumps, it was like there was nobody here. It was dead. Were we ever going to come back? Like, it was the same thing. It was the same thing as when China and India and everyone was banning Bitcoin last cycle. It's the same thing when it was going to 10K and pray. The big boys the institutions wanted to hammer it down to 10K so bad, but they couldn't because crypto is here to stay, guys. And this is opportunity. We have 4 days till the announcement. The official trailer. I think the third one, if I'm not wrong. It's going to be awesome. So I'm stoked for it. I can't wait to see it. Premieres in 3 days on YouTube. There we go. Wow. So July 11th. Awesome. Look at that. Muse storytelling. Okay. I don't know. Never heard of them, but heck yeah. Notify me of that. All right. I will definitely retweet this. So guys, this could anything, listen, even if you're bored, jump in and listen to this chat with Moon B Roots. He gets it. He knows what's coming. He's the meme coin degenerate king, and he understands, and he's bullish as hell on Pulsechain. You don't think the degen king, the meme king, would be bearish as hell on Pulsechain right now? He sees through the nonsense. He gets it, and he's bullish as hell. All the smartest people I talk to are bullish as hell. They're happy where we are right now because, like Davis has been saying, like Tintop's been saying, this is opportunity. The bull run is going to come, and we're going to look back and say, all right, did I buy everything I could? Did I load my bags? Did I mint every Zen FT I could? Did I claim all those free airdrops? Did I claim all my Hedron? Did I stake my ICOSA? Did I do all that? And if the answer is yes, you're in the right spot. If you need help with anything, reach out to me, book an appointment at vibrafinance.com. I do this all day. I'm meeting with people online, having Zoom calls, going back to Albany next week to meet with a bunch of clients in person. And this is what I do. I eat, breathe, and sleep crypto, all of it, not just Richard Hart. I try to understand the entire ecosystem, all of crypto, from Ivan on Tech to Crypto Banter to Matty Allen and the XRP Army. I'm listening to everything. So it was, only one person can only do so much, but that's why you have awesome people around you that you surround yourself with. Like Chris from the Verse, Rags, Hexray Vision, Whales Only, Facing Reality, all the guys in the Discord server. Will in there, Mike, Tommy, all you guys are awesome. And I can't wait till we all win together. And that's what I'm here for. I want to share all my knowledge with you guys so you all win together. I'm not here trying to show you anything. I don't care what you buy. I'm just telling you what's been the most successful for me and the people that I talk to, what's worked, what's tried and proven and been successful for 3.5 going on 4 years now. So, guys, we're just getting started. We could roll over again at any point, but you know what? You're getting more PulseX for your buck. And that's all that matters right now. Incentive feels like shit, getting $5 a coin. But you know what? If you don't sell it for USDC, you're not losing out. If you're swapping it for HEX or PulseX, I don't see anything wrong with that. That's what I'm doing personally. I don't know if there's something better to do. Let me know. I'm all ears. But exactly, Tin Top. Still plenty of opportunities in this bear. I got a double on my books as of today's price. That a boy. That's how you do it, bro. And what I would do with some of that is personally, I would put it into some Aave. I just can't see it. The downside risk right here at 18 cents and the liquidity at 400K. I don't know. I don't know if we really are going to see like these, 6-8 cents again. So, 50% dip from here. Yeah. Anything's possible below, but that's what I'm here for. You guys got any questions? You want to run anything by me? Just ask. I'm here to help you guys. Without you guys, there'd be no channel. So like, share, subscribe, do all that good stuff. Smash the like button 69 times. I'll see you guys tomorrow, Saturday night. Hopefully Lindsay the Hexican will be on. And we'll do a fun, informative DGen stream. That's all I got, guys. Appreciate you guys stopping in. Catch those green candles and sell the tops of them. Don't get stuck holding bags.
At Vibra Finance, we seek out the hidden gems in cryptocurrency. We will tailor your portfolio to work for you. Are you ready to transition your investments from traditional markets to cryptocurrency? Are your coins staked and earning interest? Are you overwhelmed with all the jargon in crypto? Is your portfolio underperforming and you want to reposition into consistent winning blue chip coins and viable projects? Do you feel like you missed out on DeFi, Metaverse, and NFTs? Here at Vibra Finance, we provide you with the data, skills, and tools you need to stay on top of the digital asset market. Vibra Finance, we are the future of crypto.